Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Muphidaht and I would like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. I wanted to film a look with you guys. It's gonna be a get ready with me. I did this look to go for a wedding yesterday and I intended to film it like a get ready with me outfits, fragrance and stuff like that, but I was unable to do that. So today I'm gonna do that with you guys. I'm gonna recreate the look, wear the outfit, the shoes, the fragrance, everything with you guys because I just really loved the look. Also, I just want to wish all my Muslim sisters and brothers out there a Ramadan Kareem. I hope you are enjoying it. It's probably the 16th day today and yeah, it hasn't been easy, but we're on the 16th day of fasting. Also, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for 150,000 subscribers. Like 150,000 of you guys are on my channel, are subscribed to my channel and enjoy my content. I am so grateful to you guys. If you are not new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Before I get into this video, I just wanted to ask you guys to suggest videos you'd want to see from me down below. I'm not sure if notifications are not being pushed out. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, but if you do not get notifications from my channel or whenever I post a video, kindly click on the bell button down below just by the subscribe button so that you get notified each time that I post a video. I'd really like it if you do that. Also hit a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it, and yeah, if you want to see how this video goes down, carry on watching and let's get right into it. So ignore anything weird that's going on with my robe. Just going to moisturize my hands real quick. I'm using this hand cream. It's pretty good. It's not like overly greasy, but it's moisturizing. So what I did yesterday was I started with my eyebrows as usual. I'm just going to sculpt them out. I just love to brush the hairs up and away. I'm going to use my Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX11 and my Morphe M421 brush. I'm going to start sculpting the bottom part of my brows. I like to start this way. I know some people like to start from the front. Do whatever you're comfortable with. So I'm just going to do the same for this side. Okay, so I feel like they look equal for the most part. So I'm gonna use my buffing brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to buff this out. I just like to tap this just really lightly so that it doesn't move around so much. So I'm gonna use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer just to lightly prime my skin. That's out of the way now. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. For foundation, I went ahead to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush foundation. I used the shade 12.5 Warm. I really do like this foundation. Yesterday, I went in with a little bit too much. So today, I'm gonna go in with just one pump. This one is full coverage. It just covered what I wanted it to cover. It also looks a little bit too yellow for me, but I've grown to love it because it just works so well. I prefer using a very yellow foundation and going in with powder so that it just looks like the right amount of neutral that I want. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. So as you can see, it's covered up most part. Just going in with my beauty blender just to take off any excess product. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply my concealer. Because the weather was not like scalding hot and humid, it was pretty okay to use my Born This Way concealer. So I went in with these two, my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan and my Born This Way in the shade Warm Sand. So I went ahead with my Tarte concealer. I applied it right in the inner corners of my eyes. This is where I get the most creases on my face. Every concealer creases, but this one is the most long wearing and this one is also really hydrating. I love how it wears as well, but it creases. I'm gonna be looking at trying a lot of other concealers and then letting you guys know, especially affordable ones. So for contouring, I went in with my Juvia's Place stick foundation in the shade Sokoto. So I just applied applied just a little right here, and that was about it. I didn't put any on my jawline. So I'm gonna start off with blending out my contour. I'm gonna use my Morphe E4 brush. As you can see, it's slanted and I just love this. I'm just going to blend it upwards on my cheekbones, and I'm going to blend it into my hairline. Yesterday my makeup looked so good. I was really happy about it. What I was really happy about was the fact that I didn't even wear any false eyelashes, and I still looked good. I still looked put together. I still looked like that girl. That was the entire... I've been trying to draw away from wearing falsies. I still love falsies. I still wear falsies. I just didn't feel like it yesterday. So I'm blending out my highlight. So I just start blending out the outer portions because I don't want a lot of concealer there. I just love to blend it out like this, and then I just go in under the eyes, and then I also go over the top of my eyelid because we're gonna be doing eyeshadow. The fact that I said we're not using any falsies doesn't mean that we are not doing eyeshadow. We will do eyeshadow. I'm going to be creating looks without falsies as well. Not everyday falsies, right? So what I'm gonna do is to go back in with my contour brush, and I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines in between my highlights and my contour. I just feel like this is a very soft contour and highlight routine. So this looks really great. What I also did was I contoured my nose. I just went in with my contour stick, the Juvia's Place one, and I just placed a little bit of product like right under my brows, just like so, and then I went ahead to blend it out, just bringing it down the sides of the bridge of my nose, just like so. You want to make sure to blend it out properly so that it doesn't end up looking muddy, because cream contour can get muddy very quickly. So I just went ahead to blend it out with my sponge. So as you can see, everything looks really soft. So I'm just going ahead to, you know, blend out any harsh lines and any product that might have settled in the creases. Now I'm going to go ahead and set. Before I do that, I just take a little bit of paper towels and I squeeze my beauty blender into it just to, you know, take off any excess products. I just feel like oh, it feels like there's a hair on my lip. Anyways, I just squeeze off any excess products, and what I like to do is to just, you know, as you can see, I'm creasing a little bit on my eyelids, which is completely normal. I just like to go over my eyelids with no extra product, just a beauty blender that I use to blend out any creases. And then it looks really good. So what I like to do is to go in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Honey, and I'm gonna push the excess at the back of my hand, and I'm going to push it right under my eyes and over my eyelids, like almost immediately. Creams tend to crease, so you need to set them with powder. I'm gonna push it where else I put my concealer. I also like to just lightly push it into my brow area, just so, you know, absorb any excess oils. So the next step of my routine is to use my all over face powder. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder in the shade Tan. So I just pick up my big fluffy brush and I just lightly dust it all over my face, just to set any liquids that might have not been set. Yeah, just very lightly, and that's about it. And then I'm gonna go ahead. Oh god, my chair is squeaky, my table is squeaky, and my products are just making so much noise. I'm so sorry guys, I haven't filmed in a while, so I'm getting a little bit rusty at this. So what I like to do next is to apply bronzer. I'm using my Fenty Beauty Coconutty bronzer. If you're new here, I am in love with the Fenty Beauty bronzer. They are the best, and I really do love the shade. It's not red, it's just like a really nice neutral in my opinion. It's not like super warm, it's not red, it's a little bit on the neutral side, so I love bronzers like that. I just dip my Real Techniques number 400 brush. This is the blush brush. I use that to apply my bronzer. Put it on my jawline. Mind you, I didn't even contour my jawline. I love to use bronzer on my jawline because it's softer. My jawline is a little bit on the sculpted side, so I don't like to put too much cream products over there. My cheeks are the one that are always deceiving me. They just tend to look really big, like I'm huge, but I'm really not. If you hear any noise, like there's a plane passing by, so that's why. So I'm just applying bronzer literally everywhere that I put my cream contour. That's about it. I'm going to go over my nose contour just with the same brush that I used. My mirror is down here, that's why I keep looking there. I think we are done with the nose contour. I'm going to go ahead and clean up after my nose contour. This time around I'm gonna bake. I love to bake. Baking is not over for me. So for those of you who say baking is so 2016, baking is so 2000 and well, I still love to bake because it still works for me. So yeah, just clean up my nose contour. I will come back and clean it up after I finished applying the setting powder. So I just lightly leave it under my eye. I also love to do the reverse contour just so, you know, you have a little bit of snatchery going on. That's about it for setting powder. I'm gonna go back in with my brush and just clean up like so. Yeah, so I'm done here. I'm gonna do my brows. I don't like to do too much to my brows because I have them microbladed. So I'm just going to lightly just fill them in with my Evita Joseph Expert Brow Liner in the shade Rich Expresso. I'm only just elongating the tail of my brows and just filling in the sparse areas. So that's about it for the brows. I don't go back in to sculpt or do anything. I just literally fill them in and blend it in. That's about it. So for eye makeup, I'm really excited about this part because it's not a huge hassle. So I'm gonna be using 2 palettes. Hold on, it's not gonna be like a difficult look to create. You're gonna be using literally just 2 brushes, a fluffy brush and a flat brush. Actually 3 brushes because we need an angled brush to create a wing. I like to use my Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. I love this dark brown here. So I just dip my brush into it. I'm using my CVL Beauty blending brush. I'm obsessed with this brush. I always use it. So I'm just going to put this at the outer V of my eye. Just stamp it like that. I'm gonna do same to this side. You know how I used to always do like a bronzer on my eyelids? Now this is my new bronzer on my eyelids. So what you want to do is just lightly blend it out. Make sure that it's not going anywhere. It's literally just staying at your outer V. You want to just wing it slightly towards your eyebrow, towards the tail of your brow, and you want to just lightly blend it into your crease, but don't bring it inside, just keep it here. I'm just going to blend this out just like so, just like the way I did this. Remember to wing it out towards the tail of your brow, just like so. Right, so that's literally it for this, and it looks good already. We're getting into the fun part. So I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Nude Gasm face palette. You don't need this same exact palette, but yeah, this one, this taupey brown here, this is what I'm gonna put on top of this, just like so, bringing it much more into the crease and then connecting it with the nose contour that we created earlier. So that's about it. That's what we are using this taupey brown for. It's a very neutral color, so and it's also pigmented, so you just need to be really careful. That's about it. And I'm gonna use my flat brush. I think I picked it up, yeah. So I'm gonna use these two shades, Nude, Gasm, just these two shades. They're shimmery shades, so I'm just gonna stick my flat brush in here, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid wherever I didn't put any color. This look is so flattering. If you don't have eyelashes like myself, if you do not have falsies to put on, if you don't know how to put on falsies, this is literally going to save you. And it looks like you did a lot of work, but really you did not. So we're gonna go back into the Huda Obsessions palette with the same dark brown that we used. You need an angled brush just like this. I'm using the end of my spoolie. I didn't have any like fancy brush for it. I'm going to just create a wing. This is very messy. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just draw a line as close to your lash line as possible. So I don't know if you can tell the difference, but you see this just looks a little bit more fuller towards my eyelashes. Looks a little bit more fuller, and this doesn't look as full as this. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but yeah, I'm gonna do the same to this. The whole point of doing this is literally to make your eyelashes look thicker when you apply your mascara. We are not applying falsies today. You can also wear this look with falsies if you love falsies. Do you like just wear falsies, okay? You can just put your falsies on top of this because we are pretty much done with the eye look. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, we are not doing any harsh colors today, just soft colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my dark brown eyeliner just to back and forth in my waterline, just to tight line. Nothing too harsh. Don't use black, just stick to browns with this look because we're going for soft. My camera cut off on me. What I did was I tight lined my eyes with a dark brown eyeliner. As usual, you know, people would just lift the eyelid just a little bit and then tight line the bottom parts, and you know, just like so. And then do this, and then do the bottom of the waterline. You just need to put the eyeliner in between your eyelids, and then you just have to go back and forth with it just to tight line the top and the bottom eyelids so that you can have a little bit of dimension going on. Please always use a dark brown eyeliner with this look. If you use black, it's gonna appear way too harsh and it's just gonna take away from the look, because I feel like brown just is really flattering in my opinion, especially if you're not wearing falsies. False eyelashes are like really dark, so if you use black, it just goes with it. If you're not wearing falsies and you're just using your usual eyelashes and you have bold eyelashes like me, putting the dark brown on top of your eyelids really close to your lash line and tight lining with a dark brown eyeliner, please try it and let me know how it goes, because it just looks really flattering in my opinion. So then I went ahead to use a tiny brush and I went back in with the taupe color from the Charlotte Tilbury face palette. I just use that to smoke out my lower lash line just so it can tie the entire look together. So yeah, that's about it for the eye makeup. Of course, you're gonna go in with mascara, but at this point I'm just gonna go ahead and dust off and blend in any excess powder on my face. For my under eye, what I did was, I'm gonna show you guys. For the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my blush. I used my Milani big blush. I'm pretty sure this blush has expired because I've had it for so long. I feel like I should get another one because, but it still works, right? It still works, so I just really love it. It's the red Vino blush. It has specks of highlights in it and it's just really pretty. It just makes me look glowy. I just love it so much. So I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques blush brush and I'm going to put that onto the apples of my cheeks upwards. I just love this look and it stays the longest on my skin. You know, whenever you do makeup, blush leaves the building earlier than all the other girls. I love to put blush on my nose as well, just the tip of my nose. This looks really good. So what I'm gonna do now is to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. If you do not have powder, just use your setting powder to do this, or a pressed powder that is 2 to 3 shades or even 4 shades if you want a very highlighted under eye. As you can see, this is like really light, and I got the very small pan, so you want to dip a small fluffy brush like this into it, and what you want to do is to use it to dust under your under eye and, you know, just push it in there. As you can see, it just looks really nice and airbrushed. As you can see, this looks really good. But if you want to intensify this, you go in with your sponge, you dip it into the powder, and you push it under your under eye. It makes it really intense. So I'm gonna go in with my powder brush just to blend everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I used my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrushed Flawless Finish Setting Spray. This thing makes me feel rich. So I'm gonna go in with my mascara, and you need a mirror to look into if you're going to be applying mascara, if you're not using any falsies, right? Because you need to get in there. And why I set my face before I apply mascara is that if you don't set your face before you apply, I feel like the mascara is gonna run down your face and it's gonna ruin everything. I'm using my Man Eater mascara from Tarte. Maybelline has amazing mascaras, L'Oreal has amazing mascaras, Too Faced, NARS, MAC, so many amazing mascaras. So use what works for you. You want to place your mirror down here, and you're going to just start from the base of your eyelashes, and then you want to just bring it up. I love this mascara because the wand is just really tiny, so it's able to grab all my tiny hairs, like literally all my tiny hairs. And can you see that my eyelashes look thicker because of everything that I did? I also like to go onto the bottom part of my eyelashes, the bottom lash line. I really love this wand. It's so amazing. It doesn't clump up my eyelash. Why do I keep saying eyebrows? It doesn't clump my eyelashes or anything. It just has this microscopic effect. It's just really amazing. So what I like to do is to go into my Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara. If you can afford it, please do. It has like fibers in it. It's just like a really bomb mascara, but it's hella clumpy, so you need to be careful. So I just go in with the portion. What's this portion? The curl and length portion. I just go in with more mascara. What I like to do is to run through my eyelashes just to take off any clumps, like just a wand, spoolie, sorry. Clumps of mascara just so it doesn't look unnatural. I mean, people will know that you are wearing mascara, but it just looks really good. And as you can see, there's a huge difference. So I'm gonna just go ahead and apply my mascara. So I also like to go in with my Got2b gel, and then I go into my brow hairs and just apply it onto my brow hairs so that they stick up for me the whole day. So yeah, this is the most effective brow gel I've used in a while, so I love it. That's how the look goes. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna put the same Nude Gasm palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just going to put that into my inner corners just to open up my eyes a little bit. I'm also going to apply a little bit of highlight onto the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my brow bone. The highlights are still there. And then lightly onto the high points of my cheekbones. And that's about it. So you're gonna move on to the lips. So what I'm gonna do is to line my lips. This is the formula that I've been lining my lips with, and it just works so well. I use my Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the shade Unveil. I never want to run out of this stuff. I love it so much. I love the formula and I love the applicator. Okay, so I just use that to line my lips, and I go in with dark brown pencil, and then I just do the edges. I've been playing around with these nude lipsticks that I got from a brand. I can't share that with you guys, but I promise you that when these nude lipsticks are finally released, you guys are gonna scream because all the shades are so beautiful, and I've already discovered my favorites. Like, the formula is so bomb. So yeah, I'm gonna be using that for the center of my lip. This is literally so beautiful. I feel like it just puts the entire look together. I love to go over with NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeleine, a match made in heaven. I don't know why I didn't discover these nude glosses from NYX earlier. Like, I don't know why, honestly. So this is the look. I'm gonna put on my outfit and I'm gonna show you guys the fragrance and my shoes and accessories and all that. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay loves, so I've been trying to capture this outfit in its full glory, but I can't. If you've been a regular watcher of my vlogs, you know that I've been saying I've been trying to change my style. I've been trying to do more loose, more modest, more elegant, more flowy clothes, just to, you know, I feel my most comfortable in it. I'm gonna tell you guys the fragrance I'm using. I'm using my La Vie à Belle from Lancome. Smells great. It just gives me this grown woman, soft, feminine vibes. I just feel like it goes with my entire look. Also, I went in with this my vintage Coach bag. I got this from a thrift shop on Instagram, and yeah, I just really love that it ties my entire look together. I'm gonna take off my shoes and just show you guys a pair. So yeah, these are the shoes I'm going for. They're not a name brand shoes, just like a normal white shoe that I always wear. They are high and I feel like they go with my outfit, so I just tied my bag to my shoes and my hardware to my accessories. I am wearing my gold rich auntie ring from Ming's on Instagram. I really do love their jewelry. They are hypoallergenic and I just really love it because my skin is like quite sensitive. I'm also using this bracelet from them as well. This is just a random bracelet that I bought off Instagram. It's just really pretty. I'm also wearing these earrings from Ming's as well. My turban I got from Modesty Trends on Instagram. It's just a stretchy, I think I'm panting. Let me relax. It's just a regular stretchy jersey scarf that I got from Modesty Trends. I will do or make sure to link everything down below for you guys. Also, this dress, this boo-boo, I bought it from an Instagram shop, a modest Instagram shop called Ibiza Styles. It's owned by a friend of mine and I just really love the way it looks. It's just this really nice dress. Just looks like this. It has like a tying at the back. It's long and flowy and just really classy. So yeah, that's the vibe that I'm trying to go for. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Kindly give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'd also like for you guys to suggest down below videos you'd like to see. Thank you so much for helping me reach 150,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful for your continuous and immense support. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care guys.